shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. Heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter. In both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter,
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemodum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld. And welcome to another episode of the stream. Good evening. So, we went to bed in a cryo bed on what was basically a platform in the middle of the sea, owned by Bell Tower Incorporated, which is a private military company that has been hired by several countries to avoid political upheavals because of, well, several things, but the primary problem appears to be effectively a fight between haves and have-nots. Effectively, those who have the ability to become augmented and therefore to walk away from things like malady, injury, and related situations, and those who don't have the opportunity to do that. But it's a little more complicated than even that, because even those who can get those augmentations are often saddled with a lifetime debt. And that lifetime debt comes in the form of a medicine called neuropazine. This medicine counteracts tissue rejection at the site of the augmentation's installation. Effectively, it's the next step in transplant surgery. Where our typical stuff today is, yeah, you can get transplanted organs, and that can extend life, most assuredly. And it's a beautiful thing to have the opportunity to do. But the people that are on those sorts of things, the people that have those surgeries, they have immunosuppressants. They have medicines that keep their immune system from attacking that other organ, that new organ. And it's the same sort of thing that's happening with these augments. So, with that in mind, even if people get augments, it's not guaranteed that they're going to work. Well, if you combine that with have and have not, and privilege, and, well, quite honestly, what boils down to a giant cluster of dystopian elements, people are going to get a little antsy. And Bell Tower effectively stepped in and said, hey, we'll help keep the peace. Never mind what we're doing in the background. What? No, we're not doing anything in the background. Don't listen to that. Not at all. What? People are disappearing off the streets? That's strange. But it seems to be outside of our jurisdiction, so we're just gonna have to let the local police deal with that now, aren't we? What? Somebody found some dude on a ship coming towards our base installation in the middle of the South Asian Sea? I'm sorry? His name is what? Ah. Well, that complicates matters now, doesn't it? Adam Jensen is on his way to our main base. That's a problem. That's a problem we're going to have to handle. Suffice to say, we have kicked the shit out of just about everybody that deserves having the shit kicked out of them in the middle of this gigantic base owned by Bell Tower Associates. And as a result, we found a way off said installation safely and woke up in, of all places, Singapore. What's even more interesting is that our dear friend who confirmed where we are also pointed out, hey, immediately after I pinged your location, you went dark again. There must be a dampener nearby. A dampener that specifically dampens the signals of the implants that we put in all of our important employees at Seraph Industries. Well, that's suspicious as all hell. Might it be that we've found where all of our missing scientists went to? Tonight we'll find out. Also, hey sis, welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. Hopefully this time we're not going to be playing with people's brains other than possibly doing chokeholds so they don't get enough oxygen to them for just enough time to go to sleep. Let's see about getting into the game proper, and hoping and praying as usual that the game doesn't absolutely brick my monitor. Hey, look at that. It's actually cooperating with me, I believe. Looks like we're in business for the most part. Let me just double check some stuff. I see audio. Then, as such, away we go. Burden of proof. When Burke initiated a base-wide lockdown and started flooding the prison cells and research lab with gas, Jensen had to make a difficult choice. Save the prisoners or save Kavanaugh? Urged by Keitner's dying words, he chose to save the scientist. And beyond that, take out the commanding officer of the base. And boy, did I take to that with relish. I did not like that man at all. Despised everything he was saying. Anyway, this is what we got out of. Like a cryostasis chamber. Interesting. Alright, let's figure out what's up in this area. No, there's more people, apparently. Wait, more people. We're in Singapore. They mentioned there being another copy of the Hydra system that was already working, and they were trying to get one working for Bell Tower. So, are we getting close to that other Hydra system? Yeah. Funny to think that I've been crouching this whole time. Also, where are all these people that are supposedly around to see me? Oh, well, there's one. One beyond that wall. Probably a good idea not to make too much noise then. But this is a big, giant warehouse where I'm apparently not actively being looked at, so I'll take my time and just kind of see what I can find. Wait, what was that? I swear I saw something moving. I never got the upgrade to my system, come to think of it. Ooh. I wonder what repercussions that's gonna have, actually. There's stuff in there. Do I have security 5? I think I do. I do. I have security 5. I could, in theory, hack this door. And I think I'm honestly going to try for it. No code found. Hack. 2 attempts. Oh boy. 35% chance of detection. 95% chance of detection when I fortify my home base. Well, hang on. Did I use all my points? I think I did, but let's double check. No, I have 4 left. I could be a jerk and buy enough Fortify to, yeah, really screw with hacking efforts. The Analyze add-on I don't need. Social Enhancer I don't need. Stealth Enhancer I could get, but why? I haven't really needed it. Let's see. Retinal, I could get the cooldown timer, which I did have before. That wasn't all that necessary. Don't really care about the sprint enhancement. I don't really need the aim stabilizer because I don't use heavy weapons. And I don't need recoil comp because, again, I don't use heavy weapons. I'm not taking Typhoon because the only Typhoon is lethal. Yep. Deals enough damage to kill all enemies. Yep. Lethal only. There's no non-lethal Typhoon in this game, which sucks. So I would love to have a non-lethal Typhoon. Thermal armor, protection from damage, which I could get, but haven't needed this entire game. Well, I say that. It's not like I haven't had to reload several times from getting shot to shit. Yeah, at this point, it just seems like I'm running out of things to buy anyway, so let's actually get the cooldown timer. And hell with it, I will increase the efficiency of my backups. Let's see how hacking goes with higher Fortify. Of course, the trick is not getting caught. Oh. Wow, immediate Can't fortify anymore. Wow, that's +5. Well, that did not go well at all. Woofda. Attempts left 1. Ooh. That does actually count. Okay. I was instantaneously caught, by the way. There we go again. Jesus. Okay, fine. With that, I would not be able to hack at all. Yeah. System's locked down. Wonder if that'll actually come back with enough attempts after the lockdown's done, though. Honestly, the big thing is that I had to not get caught on that first grab. So if I can not get caught there, and then I can start reinforcing my way back, that would be useful. Ah, okay, that's interesting. They do come back after the lockdown. That's good to know. Don't catch me. Thank you. 15% chance, 35% chance. Oh boy. Well, how are you meant to do that? Wait a minute. How are you supposed to get to that data store if you capture the node? Because if you capture the node, the hacking is immediately done. That's interesting. You just never meant to get that data node? Huh. Unless something happens here, but I doubt it. Oh, that is freaking nasty at this thing.
Access granted.
That's weird. And I have the resources for it, I may as well use it. Jesus. That terminal was nasty, though. Ooh, that is a vent. Sasyabaka senses went out once again. And this is an ammo capacity upgrade, which I cannot fit in my inventory at present. That is a revolver, which would be nice to take, however. Not necessary to take. Also, ammo capacity, you say. Let's drop that, pick this up, see what it can combine with. Literally, the only thing in my inventory it can combine with is a laser rifle. I think I'm reaching the point where all of my guns are close to completely modded. Bleh. Eyes. Nope. Damn it. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, fine. Will you fit through a door? I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. Ah. Are you gonna... Is this even gonna help me any, come to think of it? Probably not. Blech. So how am I supposed to do this? And I can do this, I swear. Probably. Huh. Pick up. Blech. Aha. Let me in. This just doesn't want to let me in for some reason. Huh? This is messing with my brain right now. It's almost like... Is this just not meant to be a direction I can go? I'd laugh. It wouldn't be the first time that something's happened like that in a game, though. Huh. Something doesn't seem quite right about that. Also, come with me. Walk this way. Aha. Ah, okay. It's an alternate entrance, not an alternate exit. Interesting. Ooh. And then you can get up here, too. Nifty. Okay, so that was honestly a bit of a bust, but, you know. Oop. Alright. Is this truly the only way to continue forward? Something seems not quite right about that.
How do you know?
Warren told me you saw him talking to the Queen.
I'm sure she was probably
Queen.
barking orders at him again. Looks like this show is packed with A-listers now. Question is, who's headlining?
Things would be a lot easier if Darrow was still around. Anyway, I better get back to storage in case he decides to spring a surprise inspection on us.
Darrow.
Good idea.
Well, that's unfortunate. Darrow's our boss's boss, effectively. Oh, please, God, no.
No one is supposed to be.
Hi, buddy. That went poorly. So much for that ghost bonus. Ooh, pocket secretary, no less. Honestly, let's retry that. I can be sneakier. I know I can be sneakier. Big thing is, of course, understanding where everybody's going to be moving. Please, God, no.
How do you know?
Warren told me you saw him talking to the Queen.
I'm sure he was
Walrus.
probably barking orders at him again. Looks like this show is packed with A-listers now. Question is, who's headlining?
Things would be a lot easier if Darrow was still around. Anyway, I better get back to storage in case he decides to spring a surprise inspection on us.
Good idea.
Oh, back to storage. Duh. Mm-hmm. Which would mean that he's coming right this way. Come on in, said the spider to the fly. Papaya! Y'all saw nothing. Say that too many times in a day. Same. Jenkins. God, of course it's a Jenkins. This is the last time I'm going to send you the code to your barracks dormitory. I don't care if you had to carry around this info in a poxsec, or if you plaster it backwards across your own damn face you have to look at every time you see yourself in a mirror. Remember the damn code. 1385. 1385. Lieutenant Commander Casper Donato, Bell Tower Associates Incorporated. Well, there you have it, folks. I think the code is 1385. I'm not sure what tells me that, but, you know, we're here now. So there's you doing your you thing. I have 13 track darts. And I'm sorry, how many stun darts? Like 28? Save those for a rainy day. Do ho ho. Hi, buddy. Just kind of sitting there. Thumb up keister. Yeah, basically. Oh, with it. Yeehaw! Cowabunga it is! Alright, pal. You should be able to take a nap uninterrupted right here. And if I'm wrong, well, I guess I'm wrong. You know. I see you in there. Can I don't think I can, but maybe I can. No, that's a window. Also, there's multiple people in there. Yeah, one's faced away, one's faced towards. Oh, that's fun. That appears to be the case in a couple of instances, come to think of it. How, pray tell, do they want me to figure this one out? Huh. I mean, I'm gonna see... Well, actually, I don't see them. I'm not close enough for that. Huh. It's like eventually dude or pants up there is gonna see me, I would imagine. So I'm down to 2 energy cells to my name. I get the feeling the moment I round this corner, they're gonna be like, hey, who's there? Huh. I'm kind of impressed. And mostly dismayed. Don't notice me, senpai. Dumpster down. Well, there's no hole on this side. But there's a window. One might call it a window of opportunity. Also... 20s... Final Fantasy 27. It'll happen someday, we all know it's true. Oh, this is interesting. Stun darts. That's a lot of stun darts. That's a lot of nuts. Oh, these folks have been living here for a while, haven't they? Now, here's the fun bit. I open this door and somebody's going to be like, who's there? Oh, guaranteed. Somebody somewhere is going to notice me doing this. Alternatively, no, they won't. Huh. My reputation is still intact. Huh, what reputation? So there and there. That was a code that I would have had to use earlier. No longer have to. And you're coming back out. Funnily enough, at this point, you're not going to notice that the door is open, even though, you know, object permanence is a thing you should have. Oh, you're a stealth soldier too. Nope. Please God, no.
Sounds like trouble.
Really? Who'd have guessed? You coming or you just breathing heavy?
I know you're still here.
Here you are. I may not be a ghost, but I have, in fact, saved my own ass. Shotgun shells. Oh, yeah. Definitely saved my ass, considering what would have happened to me if he caught me. Credits. Revolver ammo. PDA. Alright. Hey all. I just finished the OC3 repairs on the radar tower. We're losing comm stat between the receiving antenna's effective aperture and the scattering coefficient. I increased the gain on the relay antenna and replaced the transmitter's power supply. Pattern propagation factor should be nominal, but I'm going to continue running tests on the radar's cross-section. In the meantime, our signal-to-noise ratio should be back under normal operating ranges. Oh, and for anyone who needs access to the radar controls, the code is changed to 0111 Frank. It's a Frank that shoots Franks. Okay.
Is this the beginning of a complete technological breakdown, or just another glitch in the system? This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Oh, people are having beer on the clock. That's fun.
Returning to tonight's biggest story, the World Health Organization today issued an unprecedented recall on augmentation technology. For days, reports of temporary malfunctions and electrostatic disturbances have been flooding in from around the globe. Elizabeth Duclair, spokeswoman for the WHO, confirmed that the cause of these disruptions has been linked to a major malfunction in the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip, a device which transmits neural impulses directly to inorganic tissue. She is urging people to visit their local limb clinics immediately to have the faulty chips replaced. Inside sources tell me that augmentation giant Ta Young Medical is scrambling to produce enough new and improved biochips to meet the expected demand. This widespread defect, coming so soon after the recent riots, only raises more questions about the problem of human enhancement. Is this the beginning of a complete...
So basically they're saying, hey, the thing that they've built all of augmentation off of is faulty, and y'all need to get it replaced, but we can't replace them fast enough. Yeah, that's another reason for everybody to be upset. J. Tokaru. Or JT Okaru. No code, I'd have to hack it. It's security 4. Nah. I have that. Ooh, I can turn off the signal jammer. That sounds like something sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. And that is... Oh god, security 5. The security hub is open. What? I'll turn that off for starters. Snark. Don't give me openings, folks. I will take them. I am a fox. It is what I do. I'm a fox. Sneaking in through your windows, eating your cookies, eating your pasta, emailing your mum. 2 attempts on security 4. Hack the computer I shall. So, data node there, data node there. Okay. They are sincerely of the mind that I am going to have a hard time with this. I trust them. I trust them implicitly. I got 45 seconds. I'm okay with that. Good luck, buddy.
Access granted.
Never mind, I win. Jian Tokaru. Okay. Man, you should hear some of the crazy rumors about this place. I was down near Katong Plaza in the city during my leave last weekend, checking in on my kids back home at some internet cafe. Anyway, there were these 2 locals behind me talking about the ranch. They were going on about that whole VersaLife WHO bird flu outbreak that wiped out half the country a few years ago or something. Anyway, all of a sudden they start whispering, saying it was all part of some crazy conspiracy theory by the government to test some new biological warfare weapon. They think it even has something to do with that whole SARS thing 20 years ago. Apparently, the ranch is actually owned by the Chinese. This is all part of some crazy population control scheme. There's even websites devoted to this crap. It's like we're in the new Area 51 or something. PFC Bill Hall, Bell Tower Associates Incorporated. We're building DNA. I'm down. Yeah. Trevor Moreland, priority, loading bay C cleanup. Can someone from maintenance get down to loading bay C and clean up the old DCI lab equipment? That shit's useless, it's only taking up valuable space. I'm even starting to get complaints from engineering that some of the seals on the viral coolants are leaking. That shit needs to go, Moreland. Viral coolants, you say? Yeah, I don't blame you. You should get that under control. Ooh, there's stuff in there. Is stuff I really need, though? Doesn't really look like it. I can attempt to hack and see what happens, but I doubt I'm going to get far. Oh, Jesus. They really don't like me here. Wow. Hey, Matt. I'm sure it'll go fine. It's not like this is a world where everything goes wrong always or anything. Yeah. You know, nothing like Bill Page talking about the Gray Death later in life. You know what? Hell with this. I'm nuking this. And for Gits and Shickles, I'll nuke that too. Dormant nuke virus went well. I just gained a nuke for using a nuke. 15% chance of detection. For fuck's sake, if I get caught on this. Are you kidding me? Screw you, buddy. Making your life a living hell. Oh.
Access
The fox
granted.
is not amused. So I came in here for some reason. Probably not a good one. Oh, cool. Rockets. Ooh, a PEPS. I'll take that. Damage upgrade. That's nice. Remote detonated explosive. And heavy rifle ammo. I mean, a damage upgrade's not bad. Drop this for a second so I can pick this up. Combine. And now my laser rifle is stronger. Look, I realize that I'm basically recreating the concept of Chekhov's gun here. In that a laser rifle introduced in Act 1 must be fired by the end of Act 3.
Is this the
It's
beginning
gonna
of a
happen.
complete technological breakdown, or just another glitch in the system?
You're a
This
glitch
is
in the...
Life
Wait,
and
actually
Sound,
she is.
according to John from Picus.
Anybody there? No? Good. Anybody in there? No? Better. 1385. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, hey. Weights. That's Typhoon ammo. Wait, Typhoon ammo. Again, y'all ain't supposed to have that. Funny how that keeps happening. Oh, reload speed upgrade. Drop. Let me guess. Oh, this actually does have... Ooh. I'm putting that on the trank rifle. Stop cracking me up. I have a headache. Sorry, you know me. If it's not the dry wit, then it's, well, the dry wit. You know, in hindsight, I really shouldn't have just rounded this corner willy-nilly, but hey, here we are. We live and learn from our mistakes, right? Provided we have quick save and therefore revive after we get shot to shit for our mistakes. Where are my marks? Oh, there's one right there. Nah. How you didn't notice the doors opening is beyond me, buddy. Huh. Oh my god. As I walk out the door and literally everything comes to life. Oh god, help me. In theory, if I turn the satellite off, if I turn the jammer off, they're gonna notice something's up, right? Oh god. You know, I'm curious enough to give that a try. Don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me. You didn't notice me, good. I'm curious. Can I be a gremlin? I want to be a gremlin.
Only raises more questions about the problem of human
surprise party in the vicinity of, well, the satellite terminal. Just trying not to sneeze, folks. Boop.
You must have done something, Jensen. 4 of our GPL signals just popped up, including yours. Koss, Colvin, Faraday. I'm not picking up Dr. Reed.
Send me the coordinates you do have. And Pritchard, tell Sarif.
I can't. While you were incommunicado, Mr. Darrow invited him, Bill Taggart, and the UN delegates to Panchea. They're halfway to the Arctic by now.
Great.
That's shockingly convenient timing now, isn't it?
In the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip. A device which transmits neural impulses directly.
Something tells me that having a vantage point that is not in the middle of literally everybody, having a vantage point that's not, you know, in the middle of everybody at the orgy is probably a good thing. A little concerning. Because we've heard the security guards talking about Darrow. The security guards here talking about Darrow. And Darrow just so happens to invite our boss to Panchea alongside the UN? That's interesting. I'm honestly kind of surprised that you didn't bring that up earlier. God, that is such an ineffectual stealth move. Sus. It is very sus. Sussier than I am, and I've bent constantly. Okay. Oh, another thing I can do. You're tracked. You're tracked. And you're tracked. And now I can see all of them. It's just dying over here. Windows are open. Neighbors think I'm crazy. Embrace it. If I pop up right now, I'm gonna get Swiss cheesed. Gotcha. Man, I was almost clear. Oh, if he hadn't turned around at that last possible second while I was dipping down, I would have been fine. Dang it. It is a good vantage point. I just have to be careful.
You must have done something, Jensen. 4 of our GPL signals just popped up, including yours. Koss, Colvin, Faraday. I'm not picking up Dr. Reed.
Send me the coordinates you do have. And Pritchard, tell Sarif.
I can't. While you were incommunicado, Mr. Darrow invited him, Bill Taggart, and the UN delegates to Panchea. They're halfway to the Arctic by now.
Great.
Great. Nia Colton. I don't think that worked. Well, they're alarmed. Huh. Deja vu. I mean, yeah. This isn't going as well as I'd expected it to. Alright, fine. At least that time I was able to take somebody down before they got too curious, but problem being, somebody else was in the distance and woke them back up. Maybe one of those things where I had to, like, take this slow. And also, you know... That's not good. You are completely empty. Oh, that's interesting. Just gonna go ahead and drag you this way. There's someone in there, isn't there? There is. Well, there's somebody close enough by. Me dragging you there is not a bad idea. Hmm. Well, there's people that way. I have to find a way to get that away. Problem thus far being... Oh, you are right there. Oh, man. I don't like that. Ooh, hello. What about this? There's a hole. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Henry, dear Henry.
Someone hiding over there?
Maybe. Nobody here but us chickens. You just stay there, buddy. Huh. That didn't quite work out the way I had intended to, but it did work. Oh, wait a minute, what? What's the name of this? Omega Ranch Biomech Lab. I get the feeling we've heard about Omega Ranch on more than one occasion. No code found for the laser grid. Okay. What happens if I climb up here, other than I get shot to shit? La-da-dee! Okay, so I'm here. Is this another... Lock up your brains. Don't give them your brains. Is there a way up there? It looks suspiciously like a platform I could have gotten up to somehow. Well, I don't have a code for this laser grid. But I do have an alternative way through. Anybody in here? Doesn't look like it. Famous last words. I hear swooshes and I don't like it. There's a person there. The camera there that I turned off earlier. Ah. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. I can find my way through stuff eventually. Ooh, a pocket secretary and some Peps energies. Let me guess, it was one of those Nigerian spam mails, wasn't it? Ha! Regardless, my new password's Morpheus. LM, Lou Morano. Lou, I'm redoing everyone's logins and passcodes because of that spam mail that got through to the Gen Lab. I have a login for you, El Morano. Could you come up with a password and let me know? It's time sensitive. Is this El Morano? It is. Morpheus. Dwayne Crosby. You're sharing passwords in plain text over email. It's sex dream. A simple favor. Greetings, warrior personnel. I'm writing you for the second time this week in hopes of receiving the requested equipment I outlined in my previous correspondence. An as of yet unidentified saboteur is compromising the integrity of my workstation with his or her blatant disregard for morality and common decency, in what is quickly becoming a recurring event. I've returned to my computer only to find it defiled with pornographic images. These images, depicting humans engaged in gross acts of unnatural copulation with farm animals, is both an affront to my senses and an insult to the time-honored traditions of the agricultural industry, not to mention respectable animal husbandry practices. I ask only that you supply me with access to at least one device for electronic motion picture acquisition, ideally with both normal and low light recording capabilities, so that I may catch this purveyor of juvenile delinquency in the act. Your humble charge, Dwayne Crosby. Whew. My god, this guy's Todd from Code Monkeys. When we see you on the 6 o'clock news and they tell me how many people you got buried in your backyard, am I going to be more shocked or disappointed in the number? I don't think he knows how to computer. He's probably just been virused. Probably. Well, that's new. Protect 500. Access granted. There's somebody nearby. Is this like a clean room? Oh, it's a decon, yeah. Disappointed, always. I tend to be. But, you know, sometimes I'm surprised. Yeah, it was a decon room. Interesting. Hi, buddy. Oh, Jesus. This room's decked out. Oh, no. I think I recognize that bit of art. I get the distinct impression that Bob Page is somewhere nearby. Maybe. Chauncey in the back is a little concerning. Said, as far as I can see, there's only 2 of them in the direct vicinity. Yeah, maybe dart the guy in the back. Maybe. I think it's slightly tight on the timing. It's like they both tend to face towards me relatively quickly. I don't like it. I can do this. I just need to think about it for a second. He moves and he's facing me. Oh, I made it closer. Problem now being finding an opportunity to get to a point where they're both not looking at me. Perhaps like so. Ish. Yeah, stealth segments are effectively a timing puzzle. Okay. So Chauncey's over there. That's a decent window to trank him. Hi, pal. How's wife and kids? Kind of glad I didn't just run for it there. This is a mistake, isn't it? I do have running stealth. Or, yeah, I think so. Ta-da! I don't know how I got away with it, but I did. This is kind of funny.
Sounds like trouble.
Well, maybe they'll eventually drop. There's one down. There's two down. No ghosts. No ghost bonus, but that was already forfeit earlier. So, you know. Eh. It's one way to clear a room. Can't take anything off them, unfortunately. I'll take that mark back. Thank you. That was Metal Gears. I mean, yeah, it kind of was. At least it wasn't Ninja Gaiden. They didn't. Nobody is alive within 10 miles of you. They didn't see you do it. Yeah, exactly. It's precisely what happens when the wrist chisel comes out. Hey there. Just finished running the tests you asked for on that Asian girl. Subject 521. Sorry to say, it looks like an epic fail. I applied the stimulus pattern exactly as prescribed, and even cross-checked it with an Eberhard module, but the BMI you implanted isn't picking up any activity in the cortical neurons. I think you might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Reminder to all Omega Ranch personnel, regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Omega Ranch Research Facility. Missing a scheduled urinalysis or radiation checkup is grounds for immediate termination. If you feel you've been exposed to radioactive or other hazardous materials in the course of your duties, contact your radiation safety officer immediately. Work safe, work smart. Your future depends on it. Omega Ranch Administration. Well, I know I saw the Susibaka thing back here, so, you know, that's a thing to consider. However, I also saw... What? Ooh. For the pen comment. Look, it is, you know, it is a Sasibaka's bread and butter. This dude just literally makes the rounds, huh? Woo! Oh, he is just on break, isn't he? Oh boy. Hmm. Me too. That was fun. Teehee. Didn't even have to do it. He would have eventually gotten up. Look, it's only more cruel if I taste him directly in the nuts. Which, I mean, I might have. I wasn't watching. Explosion shut down Port Hengsha Island. Shipping on the Yangtze River continues to be disrupted days after a violent explosion shut down the port of Hanming on Hengsha Island. The small dockyard, leased by Bell Tower Associates, sustained heavy damages. Chinese authorities believe Australian terrorists may be behind the bombing. Key world players to visit Panchaea. Oh, Hugh Darrow. Billionaire Hugh Darrow is inviting the world to Panchaea, his state-of-the-art installation in the high Arctic. Darrow will be bringing key delegates from the United Nations, important players in the augmentation debate, and high-ranking government officials from around the world for a 3-day summit. Topping the agenda will be the augmentation issue. Insiders believe that Darrow and Lim, a major sponsor of the Panchaea project, are working together to reach an agreement with the UN and other international bodies concerning the regulation of human enhancement technology. Employing the highest percentage of augmented people in the world, Panchaea is a fitting stage to showcase and debate the possibilities that human enhancement represents. The more we hear about Hugh Darrow, the more I do not like him. Ooh, cyber boost bars. Excuse me. Do I need a gas grenade? I probably don't need a gas grenade. Do I need all these painkillers? I probably don't need all these painkillers. That could serve to be a little less on fire. That's a laser rifle battery. I should keep that for a rainy day. I have 150 combat rifle ammo. That'll come in handy later. I have 19 Peps energy packs. I really should not have just picked up the Peps unit because I don't... Well, okay, I don't use most of the guns I'm holding. I can do with one less gas grenade, right? Alright. Now I've done that. And for the most part, I seem to be relatively in the clear on this floor. Never mind, there's a laser grid. B12. No code. It is security 3. I wonder if, well, no, he's not here. There might be something in here for it, though. Interesting. Oh, are those all the folks outside that I just didn't bother with? No, nothing back there. I'm just getting a little vengeance for you, Matt, because I know your day job deals with some of those hellspawn. Ooh, a pocket secretary. That might give me something I need. Dr. Gomez, I've been charged with setting up new computer codes for everyone. You'll be required to use the following codes by next business day. O. Gomez, Tex-Mex. Ugh. Plain text passwords. I'll be available if you have questions. I tilted it. Lieutenant Steve Higgins, Bell Tower Associates. O. Gomez. Come on, don't tell me you don't know this already. I mean, who really owns this place? Everyone knows Hugh Darrow bought it through subsidiaries back in 2021. You just need to know where to look and whom to ask. There are a lot of things here that are quite interesting. I mean, look at the research we're doing. Look at this place, Oscar. Yeah, right. I've heard that one before. It's all part of a shadowy conspiracy to manipulate and control the scientific world. What am I saying? The world, period. You should denote sarcasm here, by the way. Roughing up the printer for you. Anyway. The joke will be on you. To whomever felt it necessary to change my screensaver and desktop background to something involving pornographic farm animals for the third time this week, very mature. I will have you all know I'm now installing tracking software on my computer and have asked security to place a hidden camera somewhere inside the lab. I'll be reporting the next person that decides to compromise the integrity of my workstation with these disgusting images. You've been warned. Dwayne. P.S. I'm still waiting for the return of my stapler. I know you have it, Jim. It just dawned on me. Dwayne Crosby is Dwight Schrute. Can someone imagine? Can someone image this guy's computer already? I mean, probably. Yeah, it's an Office reference. I should have picked it up from the verbosity of the email before, because Dwight does that. Dablet? Dablet? God, that was awful. Anyway. Yeah. Worth it. Totally worth it. Ooh, this should be fun.
Access granted.
Lol. It wasn't though. Even you said it was awful. It's still worth it. Are you a scientist? Oh boy. This is not a weekend project using grade school chemistry set, Donald. We're working on a multi-billion-dollar project, for Christ's sakes. Your lack of discipline and focus is totally unprofessional and could put our work in jeopardy. I want you to know that this is my first and last official written warning. If under any circumstances you ever fail to obey regulations, protocols, procedures, heck, if you even forget to punch in getting inside the lab, I'll have you thrown out, literally. I am sorry it had to be so harsh, but your lack of scientific rigor has just cost us an entire week of tests. We can't simply assume that everything is all right and your misstep didn't have any effects whatsoever on the results. We have to start again. Please, for your own sake, be more careful. Paige Agostino. Ooh. Somebody somewhere probably has the code for this door. I don't care to sit around that long, actually. First, I should. Just in case. This is the shittiest office in this place. It's in the store. Yeah. Yeah, it is in a storage room. Not the greatest, is it? Don't notice me, senpai. That should work. Oh yeah, that'll work handily. 27 seconds
Access
to worry.
granted.
Yeah, okay. Door, open. Donald Ablett. Dablet. Oh my god. Well, that reinforcing worked wonders. Yeah, now that they actually let me do it. Lol. Man, what a bitch. Check this out. Jesus Christ, dude. A reminder, the Omega Ranch Interdepartmental Mensa competition will commence this evening at 1900 hours. The semifinals for high security personnel will be announced in a separate secure access transmission. Remember, more lives than your own may depend on your mental fitness. Omega Ranch Administration. Woo! Yeah, but you really shouldn't be using Mensa to arbitrarily determine your intelligence. Tariq Mustafa. Concerning chairs. We are aware of the shortage of lab supplies, in particular chairs and stools. We have a new shipment coming in soon and we'll keep you all updated. In the meantime, please refrain from using expensive lab equipment as a makeshift sitting apparatus. If you must insist on using a non-sanctioned sitting apparatus, please consider the tensile strength of materials present in the object in question in comparison to your own mass volumetric density. In other words, stop breaking shit with your fat asses. Kisses and hugs, the management. I loved being able to deliver that way. Ooh, credit. I'll take those. I'll take that. Wow. This person doesn't even have a computer. That's sad. Ooh, PDA. I'll take that too. Dr. Ablett. Paging Dr. Acula. I've been charged with setting up new computer codes for everyone. Aw, if I'd gotten in here before, I would have been able to just type into his computer instead of hacking it. Be required to use the following codes by next business day. Monastic? That dude? Nah. What about you? Just open. Okay, cool. Due to high toxicity of material routinely handled in the compound, no smoking, eating, or drinking is permitted outside of designated safety zones. Remember, failure to comply with Omega Ranch policy and regulations can and will result in immediate termination. At least it wasn't in an email. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I figured all those out. There's a stairwell up. There is an elevator behind laser grid. I don't know which way I want to go, if I'm honest. I'm just kind of randomly going in directions and hoping things stick. The worst part is, as far from the worst password security as... Yeah, I know. I've worked with people with worse password security. Holy hell. Like, I shit you not, I have seen somebody at my workplace flip their keyboard over. You know where I'm going with this. There and there. There's an open door. Huh. People I've had to tell not to tell me their passwords. Get it, I'm an IT, but no, don't trust me with your password. You're a doctor, right? Nani? Nani the Fusic? Oh. Oh. How could that not be a double takedown?
I heard that.
No, you didn't. Bam! Lullaby and good night. Go to sleep, my dear dumbass. Okay, we're in the clear now. Oh boy. Oh god. Chavez wants me to check something in the biomech morgue. Can you send me the access code to shut down the elevator laser grid? Ooh, hello. Number of people who don't like their workstation. Yeah. Coming to the poker game this week, it's 2535. Cool. SBC O'Connor, new log information is as follows. A. O'Connor Kepler. Cool. Ooh, a weapon cabinet. Trank darts and a trank rifle. Thank you. And Sasibaka time. There's computers here. I have a password for this. Kepler. Yelena Fedorova. Oh. Ooh. Yelena Fedorova is the lady that we took out at Picus News. SBC O'Connor, the lab Sevchenko was using in the Microgen building has been officially cleaned from top to bottom. No forensics team in the world would be able to find trace materials in there now. Change the door code to 5377 and let admin know they can reassign it. Lieutenant Commander Yelena Fedorova, Bell Tower Associates. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he sees what I did with his stapler. Oh, God. Mark Solansky. Sure, we could even record one of us wearing a lab tech uniform the next time we do it. Oh, God. So just got another request from Dwayne to have a hidden camera installed in his lab. Should we play along and humor him? He still thinks it's one of the other eggheads in this department that's putting all the farm porn on his PC. Wow. Wow. Jesus. That's terrible. K. Donato. I feel like I should have information on K. Donato, but I don't. So it's the friggin' security detail that's picking on Dwayne. Well, I got in here. Ooh, I'll open this. More trank darts. It's like they want me to do that or something. The Shadow of Omega. Chapter 4, the 2018 accident. Omega Ranch was a massive undertaking, a highly secure site with multiple labs and research departments, along with support structures and an accommodation complex. In 2009, the Disease Control Initiative opened the doors to the world's doctors, but the facility was dogged by technical issues, staffing problems, and underfunding. The pressures on the WHO staff at the isolated facility grew, and finally, in 2018, the worst-case scenario came to pass. A breach in containment led to an explosive spread of a modified variant of the H5N1 avian flu virus, which swept across Malaysia, killing tens of thousands of people. The exact details of the cause of the outbreak are unclear, although some conspiracists have insisted that the event was deliberately triggered by clandestine groups, perhaps as an attempt to destabilize the region. The epidemic would have lasting effects on Malaysia. I don't think I need to sit here and say that that hits kind of close to home. Not the conspiracy stuff, of course. I'm not that far gone. Yet. Due to high toxicity, yeah, I've already read that. Is there literally nothing else useful in here? That wasn't even an experience book, unfortunately. I may have to hack into K. Donato's terminal. Looking like it. Oh no, you discovered me. Whatever will I do? Have fun. Oops.
Access granted.
I got the nukes for it. I'll use it. File 11478. Ooh. Hello. Wait a minute. Jaren Namir. Oh. Okay. This was a good one. Casper Donato. This was a good one to hack. Here's a copy of the file and their security specialist. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll also send you copies of the asset files. Jensen Adam, male Caucasian, birth location unknown, date of birth 93. Is 34 years old, both parents deceased in 1998. Foster parents located in the Detroit area, college education, University of Phoenix, associate degree in criminal justice. Sworn officer of Detroit Metropolitan Police Department in 2014, SWAT 2018, quits DMPD in 2026. Hired by Seraph 6 months later. Addendum. Recently augmented military grade, armed and extremely dangerous. Current status, alive. Reed Megan, female, Caucasian, birth location Seattle, date of birth 95, 32 years old. Moved to Northern California around 2009-2010. Moved to France in 2012. Graduated magna cum laude in neurology and psychology. Returned to the United States in 2018, hired by Seraph in 2020. Works on genetic research and head of the science team in 2023. Current status acquired. Koss Eric, male, Caucasian, birth location Norway, date of birth 2000, 27 years old. Very promising student, fast progression, personality issues. Moved to the United States in 2024 and hired by Seraph the same year. Current status acquired. Nia Colvin, female, African American, birth location Detroit. Date of birth 1982, 45 years old, from a blue collar family. Graduated magna cum laude at MIT in biochemistry in 2007. Hired by Latham Systems in 2008. Fired after Taeyong Medical hostile takeover of Latham in 2020. Hired by Seraph the same year. Current status acquired. Vasily Sevchenko, current status deceased. Declan Faherty, male, Caucasian, birth location Dublin. Date of birth unknown, around 1975 to 80. MIT student, acquaintance of David Seraph. Worked for British Ministry of Defense in 2002, moved to the United States in 2018, where he was hired by Seraph Industries in the same year. Current status acquired. Well, that is some wonderful background information. And Jaren Namir is, well, that's one of the folks that was at the attack at the beginning of the game. We've already taken out 2 of the 3 agents that were effectively hired to take on that mission. We have this now, 2535. Shut off the laser grid, thank y'all. That having been said, there's a mission 1 marker over yonder way. Not sure if... Ooh. There's 1 down. Find and speak with Declan Faherty. Find and speak with Nia Colvin. And find and speak with Eric Koss. So where is this elevator going to take me? It's going to take me down, isn't it? Interesting. There's multiple directions to go here. I think I might actually leave that for later. I kind of want to find that one, which is in that direction. Which is probably Nia Colvin. Which means I want to go back out this way. Is that mission 1? That's Faherty down there. Yeah, it is Faherty. He's like right there. Okay. With a distinct impression I'm walking into a trap. You get that feeling that somebody's about to be watching you? That's the person. I found another side to this entire lab. Well, time to move on. Oh, there's cameras. This is gonna be fun. That's a punchable wall. Wonder what's on the other side of that punchable wall. That's a hackable terminal. Oh, hi! Kinda glad I didn't just swing around that corner.
Leave is right. Man, am I tired of this woman's nagging.
Colvin, eh? What's she whining about now?
Everything from the food to the temperature.
She's just trying to get on your nerves to see if you'll drop your guard. Don't let her get to you.
Right.
Please don't be loud enough to be heard. Well, that was loud enough to be heard.
Jesus, what was that?
Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
Nearing source of disturbance. Eyes out. May have a hostile in the area.
You might. Just possibly. You never know. There's a lot of movable boxes in this area. Makes me wonder.
Something suspicious. Stay on patrol.
Woo! Y'all, I saw Jesus for a second. Distinct impression they're gonna keep looking at the hole in the wall and be like, hey, there's somebody here, derp. Look, listen, Deus Ex guards are not hired for their intelligence, or visual acuity, or object permanence for that matter. Literally need to shoot vaguely straight and show up for work. The straightest I'd be doing. I go out of my way to avoid doing things straight. Oh, there's somebody above me, as well as multiple laser grids. Come on. Come on. And in theory, we're clear. In practice, probably not, but in theory, we are. Oh, hey, stools. Ooh, that's an ebook. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then pop into the menu to read this one. Delgado and the Stimoceiver. Excerpt from a lecture given by Hugh Darrow at the Bonn Rhein Sieg University in March 2016. I'd like to tell you another research story I find absolutely fascinating. This one involves Dr. Jose Manuel Rodriguez Delgado, a Spanish professor of physiology at Yale University. Delgado's research interests centered on using electrical signals to evoke specific responses in the brain. His earliest work was with cats, but later he performed experiments with monkeys and humans. Much of the experiment centered around an invention he called a stimoceiver, a radio which joined a stimulator of brain waves to a receiver that monitored EEG waves before sending them back on separate radio channels. This allowed the subject of the experiment full freedom of movement, while also allowing the experimenter to control the experiment. Delgado used his stimoceiver to stimulate emotions and attempt to control behavior. In one test involving 4 patients, he stimulated points of the amygdala and hippocampus to produce a variety of effects, including pleasant sensations, elation, deep thoughtful concentration, odd feelings, super relaxation, colored visions, and other responses. Delgado later stated that brain transmitters can remain in a person's head for life. The energy to activate the brain transmitter is transmitted by way of radio frequencies. Source Canon, Delgado JMR, intracerebral radio stimulation and recording in completely free patients. And Schwitzgable editorials. That's absolutely terrifying. That is effectively beyond the pale. That is radio signal brain, like mind control. Yeah, that is very concerning. What is also concerning is that he somehow found a way to get away with performing that experiment on humans, much less cats and monkeys. It's already bad enough that he got that far. Well, look at that. That's an elevator panel.
There.
Hi, buddy. Come to my web, said the spider to the fly.
Hello?
Hi.
If anyone is hiding here, you better come out.
Nobody here but his chickens. Hi, buddy. These chickens that can put you in a full Nelson. Mwah. And back up. And pull you inside. And credit chip. Whoop. Eep. Well, I made it in here. By hook or by crook. Huh, okay. Should probably quick save just in case I get royally screwed. Hi, friend. Well, this is a problem. Because I don't have codes to these doors to my knowledge. We have that camera causing issues. Nia Colvin is in this room, though. Ooh. No code found. Hack. That's a 3. I don't think I can get away with hacking that because the camera's gonna find me. That said, I have 10 AUDs. I'm curious. Just gonna go ahead and close that. And, hello, Nia. Ooh, okay. There was an alternative way to reach this spot. Good, cool. Hi, Nia.
Don't stick that weapon in my face. What is wrong with you?
Nice to see you too, Dr. Goldman.
Wait a second. I know you. You were Seraph's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Seraph.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true.
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, I need to locate the rest of the team. But Dr. Reed's GPL isn't broadcasting.
She's in the secured zone. There are guards everywhere.
Of
Then
course
I need
she
a way to
is.
get the guards out. A distraction. Maybe a lab accident, what do you say?
After what those bastards did to Vasily? Of course. But one minor incident in this lab won't be enough.
No. But if a couple of other labs go up simultaneously.
Declan and Eric. Of
Okay.
course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious, but risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
Oh.
They're tracking your GPLs, aren't they? I've been wondering how to get around that.
Smart man. Just like Vasily. He had a plan to shut down their tracking and jamming protocols using a virus. Maybe Declan or Eric know something more about it.
Fascinating. Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you.
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, it just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Seraph's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Seraph contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
I haven't yet located Eric Koss, Dr. Colvin. Do you know where they're keeping him?
He's working in a lab on the 3rd floor. There's an elevator that might get you there. It's on the 2nd floor, though, and I heard the guards say something about that floor being shut off.
Marvelous.
But then again, with those neuroenhancements of yours, you might find a way to get into it.
Probably.
Dr. Faraday doesn't seem to be working in this building. Any idea where he is?
I think he's in the biomech lab next door. But you don't have to go outside to reach him. There's a skywalk that connects the 2 buildings. Maybe you can use it.
Okay.
Okay, wait for my signal, Dr. Colvin. When your GPL starts to vibrate, set off the distraction.
I understand. And I'm sorry for what I said earlier.
Vasily Savchenko, resist them, Nia. Nia, listen to me. You know what they're doing to us. You recognize the tactics. They're giving life by not taking it, keeping us isolated so that their truth becomes everything. Don't you see the signs? Do not give in to them. Vasily. Megan Reed, I'm programming blind here. Nia, you're thinking too narrowly. The positioning of the processes is just a detail. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the input coming into the chip from the nervous system. That's what's generating the individual and/or multi-threads you need to suppress. Focus on isolating those patterns, and I think you might actually get somewhere. But if it makes you feel better, H told me Eric's designing the chip. You've worked with him long enough to know how he thinks. Nia Colvin, I can't work like this, Megan. How do they expect me to write a program that'll run on a biochip I haven't even seen the design for yet? I need to know the layout of the processors, otherwise I can't determine which threads should be suppressed and which should be allowed to stay active. Instead of controlling their damn crowd, I might very well end up inciting it to riot. Oh. Wait a minute. Nia. Oh. Nia was working on a program that... Ooh. Hang on. I'll complete a thought in a second here. Nia Colvin was setting up a program to control people with these chips. As it turns out, there was a firmware update to everybody's processing chips. So if we had gotten an upgrade, we would have that suppressor in our system. In short, it's a good thing I didn't update my drivers.
Who's there?
Oops. Squeak, squeak. Nobody here but us Mises. Stia is directly above us. Oh, God. I want to do this once, just for, shocking nobody. The worldwide conspiracy's sloppily handled power grab was obvious. Who'd have known? I want to do this just once. Shazam!
Who the hell is that?
What?
Die!
Okay, that was slightly worth it. I thought there was a system in which if there was somebody up against the wall that you're punching through, you'd take them out. Anyway, I don't really need to be down here. I know in the second game that's the thing. Well, that's cool. I don't really need to be down here from what I understand. Alright, let's get back to business. We found Nia. Superpowers in the second game are great. Awesome to know. Anybody else in here? Oh, there's a computer. Whose is it? Okay. Mr. D, these new samples are simply amazing. The fragments are definitely human, but present some peculiar, albeit tacit, particularities. But I have to say, this could be it. This could be the break we were waiting for. I've started to work on it, and so far, fragmentation and ligation are not an issue. Fragments were efficiently amplified, and vector insertion reacted as expected to DNA ligase. I'm having problems with transfection, though. It's to be expected, and is probably linked to the aforementioned singularities. Nothing a bit of work and tests can't fix. If we make it, if the cells react as planned, and we can properly screen and get proper sequencing, it could remove every obstacle we've faced so far. Even better, we could end up with subjects impervious to bloodstream rejection. This goes far beyond simple augmentation rejection. It could modify augmentation technology as we know it. I think you should inform Mr. Page immediately. I hope you forgive my impetuosity, but I started naming the subjects with the names of the apostles. I believe it's befitting, considering the underlying subject and the importance of this leap forward. God, this is so exciting. Raymond. Raymond Jorian to Christine Cantrella. Scowlingmask.ni. Ah, the Nigerian email again. I wonder. Ooh. Do I even need to be over here anymore? I don't know for certain. So I'm here. There's a floor 3, which I can get to. Ah, okay. Move. Oh, God. That body took a flight. This will get me up to floor 3. Hi. Hello, ladies. You seem to not be particularly perturbed by my presence. So far. Once the gunshots go off, though, I'm sure you'll be upset. Ooh. Actually, if I'm honest. What's this? Ebook. The 6-Month War, A History of the Conflict. With the absorption of Palestine into the United Arab Front, it was inevitable that the coalition of nations first conceived by Iran in 2014 would turn their attention to Israel. Generations of Arabs who had grown up knowing of nothing but conflict with their neighbors were stirred to belligerence by the new power of the UAF, and emboldened by expansionist doctrines, plans were laid for a lightning strike assault. In March of 2021, that conflict that would become known as the 6-Month War was ignited by a massed invasion. A carefully coordinated attack using infantry and armored elements, fighters and bombers, short-range ballistic missiles, and limited littoral sea power struck at Israeli defense forces. But the key element of the engagement was the use of covert augmented operatives and cyber warfare units to cripple defensive command and control networks and nuclear retaliatory strike capabilities. Have they even noticed you? Or are they under the influence of some of that Illuminati brain shipment? I don't know, if I'm honest. But 6-month war. Yeah, that sounds like something that totally would have happened. Hi, buddy. At least this time I don't have a weapon in hand. Hi.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss,
Great.
I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Sarif? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through LIM, but I can't be sure.
I know, and I'm here to bring you all back. But to reach Megan, I need you, Colvin, and Faraday to stage lab accidents as a distraction, simultaneously.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they?
Yeah.
He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
We need to disable their GPL tracker. I know Dr. Sevchenko was working on something.
Yes, a virus program. We all thought it was too risky considering we had nowhere to go. But I don't have it. You'd better check with Nia or Declan.
Dr. Koss, the bioship you mentioned was based on Sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
All the more reason to fight back.
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Ex-girlfriend.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
Well, here's hoping.
Declan, right. Dr. Koss, do you have any idea where they're keeping him?
I might. I overheard some of the guards. I think he might be working in the basement of the biomech labs. But I'm not sure.
Sit tight, Dr. Koss. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, set off that distraction. That'll be the signal.
I will. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. And hurry.
Well, I found Eric. This is probably Eric's office, come to think of it. Yes, it is. Vasily Sevchenko. Eric, I don't know where they're keeping you, but rest assured you are not alone. Declan and I are being forced to work in the Microgen building. Separately, of course, but from time to time our paths have crossed. I intend to get us out of here. If there's any way for you to slip a note to the morgue, telling Declan where you are, then do it. We'll find a way to get you home, son. Stay strong. And now Jensen prepares to do a violence. Dr. Reed, I don't mean to rock the boat, but maybe you could convince them to let you come by and check on my work in person sometime? I feel it's progressing in the right direction, but since I don't have access to the original Patient X files anymore, I'm simply not sure I'm getting the mutagenic chemical composition right. And you know how important that formula is when it comes to stabilizing the nerve interface connection. Without it, these biochips won't work at all. I hear you, Eric, and I understand, but I don't think they'll listen to me. It was hard enough convincing them to allow this level of interaction between us. Soldiers are used to being too compartmentalized. They think everyone else should be able to work in the dark too, knowing only half the information. I am reviewing all of your work though, so don't worry. I'll let you know if you're straying too far off. Yeah, the longer we sit and fiddle with things here, the more I'm realizing that we are going to run into Megan soon. This is the reunion site. Wow! Holy crap! That's a hell of a way to make sure that nobody ever gets into this lab. Jesus. If there's ever a time for a case going. I don't know. Do we really want to KC our ex-girlfriend? Okay, maybe not her, but in this place. I mean, kind of, except really the people that we're going to talk to are not that resistant to helping us. Hostage negotiation might be incoming. It's possible. Of course, I also have the wonderful magic of save and load. Nah. Also, so far, I haven't really needed to, well, no, not even really. I haven't had to save and load for any of the negotiations. There's a few conversations that change with KC. All of them give you insights into the characters, but there's a couple that have Easter eggs if you have the KC Og. Including, I think you can actually get into a conversation with, what's her name? Athena. I think you can actually get into a position where she doesn't just how you immediately when you ask about Seraph. Now here we are in the basement. Really? Is this place just completely empty? Ooh. This isn't good. Hi, folks. Ooh, painkillers. Sure, I'll take those. I am a fiend. I am a fiend, a thief, and a brigand. This floor feels, they need those more than you. I mean, you never know. I might get shot to shit at the upcoming interaction. Also, I mean, they got the saline drips. You can put morphine in that. My skin is not made of armor plating. I don't have that augmentation at all. I never bought into that aug. Because I was busy with the stealth. Wow, this place is just quiet as all hell. And this is the morgue. The steel plate doesn't turn off. I mean, that one not being active at all times bugs me. I mean, at the very least, you would think that you would have automatically gotten, like, the lowest level of it. And then you could spend points to strengthen it. I see a breakable wall. Okay. That's a computer. It's probably Sevchenko's, actually. No, it's Farady's. Yeah, this is a shocking amount of carcass. It's definitely a concerning number of corpses. It is, in fact, a preponderance of bodies. Ooh. Huh, interesting. Alright, Faraday. Is there anything else in this room before I talk to you? Is this a... Oh my god, this is a surgery theater. Including, oh my god, $100. This is where Bob Page sits. Jesus, this is ghoulish. Hey, Faherty.
Adam? Adam Jensen? Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving. I'm here to get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Seraph wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? That do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
Of course.
I see. Dr. Faraday, we need to free Megan from the isolation zone. I've got a plan to distract the guards. 3 lab accidents.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I know.
I like
But I'm
Faherty.
hoping you might have the solution to that problem. Sevchenko's viral program.
Of course! I shouldn't have underestimated you. Vasily gave it to me before he disappeared. Here you are. Upload it onto the central security computer. It will scramble their scanners. I would have done it myself, but I'm just a scientist.
Don't sell yourself short, Doc. Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do
just
with the
not around
research,
here.
you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
I like Faherty.
Tell me, where do I find this security terminal?
Vasily told me there's a tunnel leading to it, near the back of the compound, I believe. But I'm afraid you'll have to explore a bit to be sure.
You have to explore a bit, be sure, huh?
Once I upload the virus, it'll be time to act. I'll signal you. A vibration in your GPL. Be ready.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Yes, he does sound like an American pretending to be a Brit. I will admit the accent is lacking. Faherty is supposed to be from Dublin, Ireland. So that's very much not the right accent at all. At all. Well, now I have this direction. I wonder what this leads to. Yeek! Sproing. It's a great line. It is a very great line. Yeah, you know, such as it is. Oh. Interesting, question mark? That's great. That's a great. Huh. Where the hell ass did I land? Oh, that's a sentry bot. Huh. Wait, am I on the other side of the... Oh. I get the distinct impression that I'm in a place I shouldn't be. Which makes this kind of funny. Is that a turret? It's either a turret or a robot. That's a robot. That is, in fact, a robot. Yeah. That is a hacking terminal. I wonder. I just kind of accidentally went this direction. It seems like it might actually be my mission. Overpowered taser, basically. Actually, exit, back, and quick save. Let's see if this winds up killing me. Huh. Well, nuke the shit out of that. Because, oh my god. Woo! Nope. 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 Got everything I needed for the most part. Oh, please let me win. Please let me win.
Access granted.
Thank God. Lead skills. Skills ores to pay the bills ores. Ooh. What's this? Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's a laser rifle. I'll take that, thank you. That's a crossbow and arrows. That's a laser rifle battery. I will also take that. I wish I could take this, but I can't. Hell. There are multiple interesting ways to take care of things in this game. Wish I had more time to showcase some of them, but I don't. So you know. Let's go this way. This way seems less silly. Oh, hey, that's a malfunctioning door pad. Complete with... Oh. Okay. I've accidentally made progress, yes. I'm picking up what they're putting down. They're giving me EMP grenades here, and... Oh. Sniper rifle, how I miss you. Ooh, mine. Mine. Hello. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the cell phone here. So, I have a gas grenade, which, I mean, yippee. I also have revolver ammo and the Jackass's revolver, which I may actually keep. Burke's revolver, because it's a strong revolver. I've got a bunch of stim injectors, 1500 laser rifle battery, a bunch of peps. I could probably... Whoa. Almost got 100 pistol bullets. The revolver is clearly the boss fight gun, right? I mean, between laser rifle, combat rifle, trusty sidearm, and Burke's revolver, I think I'm somewhat covered. Because... just for the sake of it. Welcome to Trusty Sidearm. Rate of fire, 2 off of max. Reload speed, max. Damage output, max. Ammo capacity, max. Yeah. I think I'm covered with that Trusty Sidearm. I haven't really used the peps all that much, I will be honest. Making an executive decision. Fare thee well, peps, we hardly knew thee. A remote detonated device is also something for fun. Something for fun days. He's a robot killer, basically. Is the peps a robot killer? I didn't think so. EMP mine would be. So, you know, doing that. Thought the peps was like a non-violent takedown gun. didn't see anything. So the PEPS gun is basically just a projected force blast. That might work. Let's watch the literal fireworks. That was satisfying. The camera's just there, sitting there like, what? What do you think of a different item from one of the later games in the timeline? I mean, there's the lamb, there's the lambs, but those are just literally mines. They're, well, no, lamb is light anti-tank munition. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee. And that, as they say, is that. That looked concerning back there. But apparently it's where I need to go. So let's find alternative routes, because I am nothing if not a tactical espionage asshole. So this is a single-use small item, is basically a small single-shot plasma thing. The PEPS is not plasma. I'm trying to remember what PEPS is supposed to be short for, but it's like precision something projectile system. Projected energy pulse, yeah. There's a camera down there. I don't like that. I take exception to that camera being there. Oh, there's a robot, like, down that hallway. Just kind of staring menacingly. Oh, it's a security bot. Okay. It's locked in its doors. Oh, that's the security hub. Let me through. And away we go. Okay, well. Quick save there. Open and close the door. Open these. Grab everything that's not nailed down. Ooh, an imp grenade. I'll take that. And a mine template. I'll take that too. Just in case, you know, the excrement is oscillator inclined. Which it probably is, given my track record. Combined with the mine template, we'll have an imp mine. Why not? Security hub. TNNL hub. Tunnel hub. Be willing to bet if I could take out all the people that were walking around, I might have found that code eventually, but yikes. Hack the comp. Ooh, this is spicy. Huh. Wow, that was immediate. Come on, let me in. Spam. 19-second warning. What? Transfer. Is there no data? Oh, I just got the data node.
Access
Wow,
granted.
weird. Shouldn't they have been able to actually move? I didn't. Never mind. Keep that disabled. Turn that off. Well, here goes everything. Cancel computer interaction without uploading the virus. Upload facilities virus to the security network. Ghost, smooth operator. Look at that.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Find Megan Reed. Ooh, kind of glad I moved. Although, come to think of it.
Over there!
Hi, buddy.
Got him!
Go, go. I did not do that in time. Actually, would have been a better idea. What world is this? Did Pritchard just yeah, I mean, eventually Pritchard actually does like you. Like, Pritchard isn't entirely a dick. He's just mostly a dick. Okay, so...
Pritchard, are you still tracking the
Oh,
scientists?
shit.
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Did you hear footsteps? Yeah, sounds like someone running. Over there. Something suspicious. Stay on patrol.
Am I good? Turn around, Bright Eyes. Thank you. Is that heavy rifle ammo? Yes, it is. Don't care. Combat rifle, machine pistol, don't care really. Sniper rifle, again, don't really care. Figure it out later. Pistol ammo. I get the feeling a boss fight's coming up. So it's a treasure trove for a combat character, right? Yeah, it would have been better if I had been crouched when I first activated, because then they all literally would have just run right past me. But yeah, that was actually pretty decent usage, if I do say so myself. So, my God. Ew.
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
That's
I'm
cute.
afraid I can't, Zhao. You see, I figured it out. I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people, with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging.
I'll tell you where you're not.
Dogs are recalled.
Save.
You should be offline.
Women never fail to
Oh, hi,
underestimate
Jared
men.
Namir. Fancy meeting you here.
You should have stayed dead, Jensen.
Boss fight time. You know, I'm curious about something. Hi, buddy. How would you like to take some laser?
It must hurt that you live idly. Track me all the way here. Finding me now should be simple.
No. That should work, I think.
Just a good
Hi, buddy.
man. I thought you would be more.
Ooh, shit. Okay, I need to find better vantage points. So he's got a friend. He does. He very much does. Actually, come to think of it, I could use the EMP mine there, couldn't I? And it is ready to use at that. I can also pop up the trusty sidearm. What else should I have ready to go? Well, I can use the Cyber Boost pack. Use that. I could, in theory, put Burke's revolver somewhere, but Could use a stim. Laser rifle is interesting. We did it again. Yeah, we tend to do that. Quick save and in. I'll skip that.
She's lost to you, my friend. I thought you would be more formidable than this.
So, G. Gonna throw that there. Where is he? Oh boy.
Tracked me all the way here. Finding me now should be simple. Only that business in Detroit with Barrett. I should have ended there.
Oh god. Well, backing up into grenades is a bad idea too. Using powers quickly and continuing combat is kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, open. Oh, wait a minute. There's a special ability, too. There's a special ability I have, and therefore should be using. Hi, friend.
Will you lose your mind now that the end is near?
Ow, jerk.
So stubborn. You should have given up this chase long.
Mop.
Finding me now should be simple.
Actually, kind of is. Hi, buddy. See ya. Gotcha. Falcon Punch.
Finish it.
Not until you tell me where Megan is.
You've lost her, Jensen. Men like us, we never get back the things we love.
Oh, boo-hoo, buddy. Alright, time to commence the stabbing, then. The Snake. Achievement unlocked. Well, that's that. Now, if only I could have capped Zhao while I was at it. Ooh, that's a plasma rifle. Excuse me? I kind of want that. I kind of really want that. Kind of really, really want that. Yeah, I mean, I have Burke's revolver. Fare thee well, Burke. Wonder how much more... The 6 slot? Yeah, I'd need a fair bit more in order to drop that. Plasma rifle. That might come in handy on a rainy day. Actually, come to think of it, let me look at this. It has upgrades. Oh, dear God. Okay. High damage, long range weapon capable of dealing damage to multiple targets at once, provided they are very close together. No, I have 2 low ammo guns. I mean, you know. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Ooh, that's a combat rifle, isn't it? That is. I will take that to replenish some of my flechettes. Come to think of it. Oh, wow. Huh. Yes, on the other hand, plasma rifle. They're all saluting. They're all saluting. That's creepy. Oh, God. You know, I just forget there's more to these combat situations than just the immediate area. What you got? Nothing there. Where would my Sussubaka senses have sent me? A restricted area. With a camera in it, no less. Worth it. Always worth it. Because I bet the camera will set off the machines, yeah. Is there... Oh, hey, a security hub. Interesting. Huh. That's interesting. The internet has forever tainted vents and sus. Yes. Yes, it has. Whoop! Speaking of sus, that camera. Cool. Not quite sure what that would have done for me, but cool. Like, there's a security hub right there. I see it. I seen it, but, like... How are you supposed to hack that? Does the camera reach it, actually, come to think of it? It will, won't it? Yeah. Well... Hang on. Maybe not? But there's the camera. Pop. I need to hack it. I need to be quick about it, too. Oh, Jesus Christ. How are you going to be quick in this? Spokes on the wheel.
Access granted.
Yeah, sure, fine. I'll take that. And turn off the camera and keep the robots off. In theory, if you could pop back here, you could just turn the robots onto enemies and just absolutely wreck that dude's shit. And when I say wreck that dude's shit, I mean absolutely wreck that dude's shit. Up until he, you know, plasma rifles them to hell. But, you know. Wait, there's a drawer? Hello? Oh my God. Oh. Well, that's hidden in plain sight. Dear God. This place is a treasure trove, isn't it? Oh, hey, that's a heavy rifle. All these standalones will have... Oh, my God. Oh, a plasma rifle. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's a stealth solution if you don't have guns. Ooh, a tranq rifle. I'll take that. I find it funny that they're giving me a tranq rifle here, of all places, but you know. Ooh, revolver ammo and a revolver. Imagine that. Funnily enough, you know, ooh, stun gun. I'll take that. The peps that I dropped earlier. Shotgun shells, jingle bells. Ooh, shotgun cartridges and a shotgun. Neither of which I can pick up. That cannot be opened. There's Burke's revolver. You know, I could try and dig through all this. Hello. Once again, those senses, they're a-tingling. I don't know. There's just something about this that I kind of want to look into and see. It's interesting stuff to have for future runs. My game design. Yes, we'll go with game design sense. Shazam! There's a punchable wall, which leads to more venting. Ooh, what the hell? That's another laser rifle. Interesting laser grid. Okay. Let's hack it. That's a cute little setup. Detect. Detect. Fortify. Fortify. Fortified. Cap. Spam. Cap. Cap. And cap.
Access granted.
That was loud. I'll take all of that, thank you. Ooh, a damage upgrade. Excuse me? Nice. So there's that hole I punched into the wall. That's an explosive barrel. That's cute. Alright, let's see what's in the vent. Right, this would probably lead me to that drop-off spot. Oh, they're better laser. Exactly. Today, in Better Guns and Lasers magazine... Oh, this is a complicated network, is it not? Hello? Wait, is that to the laser rifle? That's cute. And then... there is... the this, which drops... lol. Gotta love having that system. Alright, I think I've screwed around long enough. Let's do an actual Metal Gear. I would likely shit and die. That is what I would likely do in a Metal Gear game. So I sure as hell wouldn't be able to do the Foxhound shit, that's for sure. He with a tranq, I mean, probably, especially with a tranq pistol, knowing me. I should have saved, but I didn't.
Jaren, is that you?
No, it isn't.
Not exactly.
Hi, honey. Did you miss me?
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you. You're hurt. What happened?
What happened
Jaren.
to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
It's not what you think.
Are you part of this?
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Seraph Industries, they came after me. They wanted my research.
And when did you decide they could have it?
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't! And then David said we had to use it. We owed it to mankind.
David? What are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA. I wanted to tell you, I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind.
how much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
He owns this facility. After Namir brought us here...
Richard! Patch me into Sarif, now!
Adam, please! He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help. But only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
You sure about that?
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
Today I'm being immediately proven wrong. Jesus.
Oh god. He's modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. Hugh never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the scientists.
No, Adam! I know the complex better than you. I'll find them. There's a hangar bay through there. Get to its control room and retract the roof. Clear a path for us.
Interesting. Open the hangar roof, getting things done. H. Darrow. H. Darrow, you say? Ooh, and a safe, no less. You know what? To hell with all of this. I've got the AUDs for this. I'm gonna fucking use them. Pardon my French, but yeah, this is happening. What you got? Ooh, an ebook. And credits. Reimagining retinal implants. Dr. Dobell's success. Well, we've got reading to do. And a small chunk of it, no less. You want to bet there was probably something hidden somewhere around here for codes under the couches or chair. I don't like it. I know I'm supposed to be getting shit done quickly, but you know how it goes. Game like this, do it all, you know? Alright, so now I've got that in the system too. Let's start looking at some reading. Project Araniola. Good morning, Mr. Darrow. Regarding the conversation we had last week, the project is advancing quite swiftly. We've managed to devise a new and improved prototype to better counter the quantum size effect. So far, the nanoionics, there we go, are responding as planned, and the latent effects of biomaterials are negligible. An unforeseen benefit is that using copper couplings make the units virtually undetectable. This will, on the other hand, require a very potent electronic virtual tracking system for maintenance and emergency procedures. We've been able to build and modify molecular structures on the fly using mechanosynthesis. The samples all responded very well, apart from the usual rejection syndrome, of course, that always sets in after a few minutes. The effects are even more potent on the molecular level. That's why the news from some of your associates are so promising. Apparently, they're on the verge of isolating and replicating DNA segments that present no rejection syndrome whatsoever. I don't know how you and your team got access to those samples, but I don't care. Do you realize what this could mean? We're finally there. Imagine that. A regular-looking human being, nothing unnatural in his appearance, and still the power of billions of machines within him, manipulated at will. This is the future, Mr. Darrow. 2 new ebooks, Down to Cases, Hugh Darrow's final interview. The fact is, Eliza, the last few years have taught me some very valuable lessons. I understand you've had some controversial things to say about augmentation technology. I've ruffled some feathers, to be sure, but I have that right. The technology wouldn't exist without you. Look, the fact is, what's that bloody Einstein quote about the A-bomb? If only I had known, I should have become a watchmaker. Yes, that's the one. I know what he meant. These days I'm thinking we went too far. I'm wondering about putting the genie back in the bottle. Is that possible? Everything is possible. Having the ability to transcend our limits is one thing, but racing uncontrolled towards some blind singularity, we're in danger of becoming 2 species. Those empowered, and those left behind. Tell me about it. Also, sorry to say it, buddy, but that was basically a thing well before you came onto the scene. Excerpt from a paper published by Hugh Darrow in American Scientific in 2010. Many of you may not have heard of Dr. Dobell. Dr. Dobell is a doctor from New York whose specialty is in designing artificial organs. Several years ago, he embarked on a project to implement an artificial eye which could transmit information straight into the occipital lobe from the brain. For those of you still new to neuroscience, the occipital lobe is one of 4 lobes in the human brain. It is located at the back of the head and is responsible mostly for visual processing. The goal for Dr. Dobell was to create an implant with an electrode array and surgically insert it into the surface of the occipital lobe's visual cortex. This way, the camera would transmit straight to the brain instead of to the eye, and hopefully create a more complex image than what can be achieved by a retinal implant. The procedure was very costly to perform, costing approximately $80,000. After working hard to raise money, an experimental patient who had lost his vision 20 years prior was finally able to undergo the procedure. So after allowing this patient 10 days in recovery, Dr. Dobell attempted to stimulate the electrodes that were now attached to the surface of his visual cortex. Now, there was a question as to whether or not the brain tissue of the visual cortex could still be stimulated after 20 years of blindness. However, immediately after the first stimulation attempt, Jens was struck with the perception of vision. He was able to see small spots of light in his visual field, proving the surgery to be a success. Oh boy.
Jensen, what the hell's going on out there? Broadcast frequencies are going haywire.
Malik, is that you? Where are you?
Coming into visual range of Singapore now. Been in the air since Pritchard first pinged you.
Good timing. I'm heading for a hangar bay to open the roof. I'll need an emergency extraction.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
I'm so happy I just kind of said screw it and saved Malik. Oh shit, there's people out there.
Hey, Jensen! Looks like you could use some help!
Wait, what?
I see the scientist, Jensen. I'm landing nearby. And I think Dr. Reed wants to speak to you. Hang on.
Hey, there they are. Heh.
Hello? Adam? We're all fine, but you have to get to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
Oh. Well, marvelous. Looks like things are about to go rather sideways.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A. Preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Countdown, Mr. Darrow.
Well, we're going to Panchaea, apparently.
Begin countdown.
Code 0, 0, 0. Confirm 0. Countdown commences.
You ever get the feeling that things are about to go very, very poorly? And of course, you should use all zeros for an admin password.
Stand by for electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing.
I'll do it.
Beginning descent.
This is so extra. We're about to find out. The rocket is railgun assisted. Well, hold on to your butts, everyone. Oh, shit. The chute failed. If I get there fast, ballistically is the way to go. Not wrong. Yes, it did just say chute failure. So apparently the answer to your previous question is not very well.
Jensen. Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Get inside the tower and disengage lockdown. Before I do that, though, I've got 3 praxis to my name. So here's a question. Do I get the social enhancer, or do I get dermal armor? I kinda wanna go with the enhancer. But at the same time, dermal armor might be useful. For once we don't agree on that. I mean, you make a persuasive argument, not gonna lie. I'll start with this and see how it goes. If I get another praxis, I might actually get the Casey-Og. Because I get the feeling that Darrow has some interesting stuff going in the Casey. Because, let's face it, he's got one himself. Of fucking course he's got a Casey-Og. That looked like a mine. That is a box. Everything is on fire! Everything is on various flavors of fire to boot. Is there really nothing else around here? Y'all, my exploration senses. Oh, hello. Well, that's beer. Or champagne. That's a credit card. That's painkillers! In amongst alcohol. That's cute. That's a 15k credits. You think there's another store in this game yet? I want to go to a limb clinic and get some praxis kits. Whole place is on fire and rocket just missed the landing target. Of course nobody's around. I mean, there's a robot. I just saw a robot. Hey, look at that. There's a way down. Oh, that's the way in, even. I don't like the sound of that. But excuse me? Ooh, credit chips. Alright, fine, I'll drop in. Well, I don't like some of the sounds that are happening in the ambiance here, buddy. Stun darts it is. That's electricity over there, I think. This is a box. This is a bucket. My God! There's more. No. Oh, no. Well, okay then. Ooh! That's a spicy meatball. I think I have a pipe. I mean, there's that. Whoo-wee. Well, let's see what happens. Work! That's a room. I want to go in that room. I don't think I can get in that room. Bad grab. Not so bad anymore. Oh my God. Well, I hear more mines. Damn it. Oh god, I see it. At least kind of see it. Wow, these guys were busy. Yeah, the distinct impression this is gonna suck. You know, I have a movable box or few, yeah. Rip dude. No, stop that. That'll do. Okay. I can't break this, can I? How does one originally get in here? Huh? Oh, wait. There's a vent there. How's that Pep's Pack not ruined, right? Okay, so you can't break the window. Which means you can't get in through the window. Yeah, ba 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 ba. Aren't I so funny? I'm gonna put you there for now. And then I'm gonna pick out up. Worth it. Oh shit, we're working hard tonight. That'll get me into the vents. And away from this god's forsaken electricity. Jesus. This is just cruel. It'll also get you to the power generator. Well, a power generator that's not the source of the problem. Oh, that's blood. Oh, that's blood. And Pep's Packs again. Why has everybody got Peps around here? PD8. Brent, I think I figured out how to keep those fucking freaks away. I soaked the floor outside the control room and then electrified it with a down power cable. It seems to be working. If you want to live, get your ass over here. I'm on my way. May take a while. These freaks are everywhere. Why aren't you flinging boxes with That's cute. Okay. Well, I'm here. Peps. The Peps gun. There's a fire extinguisher there, in theory. Hello. Did I just find my way? Oh, hello. But I can't get back up in there. Can I? He said last wordsingly. Yeah, it seems like this is the way to go. They really do want you to be flinging boxes. They probably also want me to be using Peps to fling affected people around. Because it will definitely do that. But I also have stun darts. Fingers crossed. I hear a... I see you. Ooh, that's a ladder up. Huh. Hey, look, it's water. Look where I am. This looks familiar. Poor bastard. Mind template. which I can't presently use. Woofda. Everybody's dead. This is terrible. Trying to have been caught by at least one of those mines. I mean, for all the times that has happened in the past. Ooh, grenade launcher. Sorry, I shall control myself. Ooh, shotgun shells. Heavy rifle. Yeah. The grenade launcher is probably for the robots, along with the heavy rifle. You know. There's blood everywhere. They're dead. There's blood everywhere. They tore a metal door apart. Hoofda. Violence playthrough given out happy you already see the heavy weapons. I mean, other than protecting Farida and throwing a Yakuza off, or not a Yakuza, a Triad wannabe off the roof, I haven't killed anybody else. But, you know, the bastards that were killing Farida had it coming. Probably have heavy duty. I mean, yeah, they probably do. Although most people, I think most of the rank and file in Panchaea wouldn't have had military AUG. They would have had, like, engineering AUG. Right. I mean, he can punch through concrete, for example. Like, it's literally one of your strength AUG upgrades. Yeah, industrial logs would be potentially able to tear up a steel door. Making my way through this place. Hopefully not getting jumped by a bunch of zombies. Ooh. That's snipper rifle ammo. Me without a snipper rifle. Why the locked door stop Jensen is really strange. I mean, there's this thing about decorum, you know. Huh, methinks people are alerted. That's the mission door. Well, alright. Onwards we go. Okay, I'm here. There's a downstairs and an upstairs. Upstairs is mission progress, downstairs is... Ooh. I keep hearing noises in the distance and I'm just like, I don't want to find whatever's making that noise. Thank you. Ooh, an AUD. Blue dot, that's machine pistol ammo, and a security hub. Hello. Amelie. Fuck it. I got AUDs, I'll use them. Let me in. Robot disabled. Camera disabled. Interesting. Why might that be? Why are these disabled by default? Oh, that's a box guard too. Oh god. That's nasty. Also, hello. Hello, Vent, my old friend. Ooh, what's this? Ammunition cases. EMP grenades, frag grenades, and various sundry fun things. Ooh, there's another vent right there. Why am I finding all of these vents? Oh, this is bad. Getting a whole lot of Chekhov's gun out of this. This place screams turn that robot to enemies to me. I'm inclined to agree. Considering at this point there's no way in hell there's literally no way in hell I'm getting pacifist achievement. Because that ship sailed when I protected Farida. Actually, that ship failed in Hank Shaw Part 1. Which, again, I actually kind of think is stupid. Box guard. Huh. Huh. You know what? To hell with it. Enemies it is. Now that should be fine with me. Sequel also fixes the whole boss fight lethality thing. Interesting. That's a broken door scanner. Interesting. There's a lot of build up to this, methinks. Second game, you can sneak your way through boss encounter front. Oh, cool. Playing Deus Ex 1 from 2000 is stuck in an underground water tunnel and a security panel to open the gate to escape. I wasted 2 hours, so I thought I could bypass the enemy lockdown. 2 hours gone for nothing. That is the Deus Ex experience. Also, hello, Luffy King 303. Welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. I'm in Panchaea, and I am honestly spoilt for choice and wondering what I'm doing right and wrong, but I'm probably not going to find that out until later. We've got this machine on our side for gets and shiggles, so we'll figure out where that leads me. Cap it. Because I can do that. It's gonna get me caught. Yeah, sure, fine. Do that. Do this. Pop that. 15 seconds to my name. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nuke it. And nuke it.
Access granted.
I have the nukes for it. Just got one back anyway. You know how it goes. The best days. You find a lot of people with a lot of love for the first game. Yeah. I tend to reserve judgment for very egregious examples and cases. I try to find the yum and the yuck, ultimately. Deus Ex 1 is very much a classic of both, both of game design and of cyberpunk mentality and design. I will say Deus Ex is somewhat similar in ways to the Sprawl trilogy that Gibson wrote. Oh, that's blood. Deus Ex? I think the original Deus Ex, you can do pretty darn good with stealth. Also, the taser's kind of hilarious in Deus Ex 1.
Pritchard, Panchaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Right, so I have to go up, and conveniently, there's an up here. Oh, it's once I open the blast doors, all the creatures come a-crawling. This is gonna be fun. Oh, hey, look. I'm in the vents. Well, further up in the vents. Hey, there's a dead engineer up here. Rocket launcher. Wow, they were ready. Let's see here. I can walk across the scaffolding. Funnily enough. Is this gonna lead me somewhere? Oh, try to lead me somewhere. The hell if I don't change my ways. Oh, this is the quintessential life has many doors Ed Boy moment. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of problems for everybody else in the future. Oh, hey, look at that. My sussy Baka senses a tingling again. Boop. I'm in your vents. Killing all your workers. because I am the imposter that is Amogus. Huh. Methinks I went backwards. Well, I got some experience out of it, so that matters. Also, saving Tiffany. Do you mean, Tiffany Kavanaugh? In this game? Or is there another Tiffany in Deus Ex that I'm forgetting? You can save both her and the prisoners. It is possible. I didn't do it because I didn't know at the time, but it is possible. Deus Ex 1 has a Tiffany. Huh. Interesting. Small world, that. I should probably do that thing where I follow the mission marker. Maybe they'll tell me where I need to go. Well, again, I'm talking Missing Link, so I don't know if we're talking the same game. Because I think if you're referring to Deus Ex 1, you could be meaning literally the one from 2000, and then I haven't played that one myself. But I would be surprised if people haven't done it. Ooh, PDA. Because, I mean, the game's been around long enough that people have found ways to do it, I'm sure. Fuck, man, they're everywhere. No way Johnson makes it to the tower. Why the hell is he trying to disengage lockdown anyway? We had to keep them shut in down there. Change of plan. Meet me in the hangar. We'll use one of the choppers and send back help when we're safe. Be careful. Well, I mean, it's an elevator, I suppose. Oh, dear. I have a distinct impression I'm about to be in trouble. TRUBL. So, I know, I recall a YouTuber that I've watched going through the game, and I know that he's had some creative solutions to particular combat challenges in the original Deus Ex. Good old Kikoskia. Yeah, go Kiko. I fucking love his playthrough of Deus Ex Original. It's kind of hilarious. As he just kind of lays a whole bunch of mines at the bottom of a stairwell. Just so he can blast the hell out of Gunter. Oh, good memories, good memories. I should go back and watch that again. Look, I understand that the 9-to-5 grind is a bit much, but I think you went a little overboard, folks. Good lord. Also, I'm just imagining somebody who simply had a Casey Og roid raging out in the middle of this. Like, what the hell are you gonna do? Psychology at me? Oh, boy. Took a speedrun to get through some parts of Deus Ex 1. Fair. Definitely fair. I was actually considering looking into some of the speedruns of this game just for the hell of it, because you can find some interesting stuff. Person's still dangerous. They have no concern for themselves. This is true. I mean, this game literally went from cyberpunk espionage to Prey. Like, this final mission feels very Prey Dead Spacey. Speaking of Dead Space, hi! This message has not yet been sent. Doug, I'm witnessing the most disturbing things I've ever seen. Something terrible is happening here. Panchaea has erupted into complete mayhem. Augmented workers are running amok, writhing in pain, and senselessly attacking everything in their path. I do not know what is going on, but it appears their augments are turning against them. I can see several afflicted people nearby. Soldiers, I think, from the... Oh, boy. Sorry, lady. Huh. Well, that's interesting. There is a thing up there, but hell if I'm gonna reach it. Do 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 do. Ooh. More sussy Baka senses. Oh. Oh no. Huh. There's somebody in the room.
Go in, and I'm gonna take him from the outside, and then we'll be able to get him out. I don't want it. Like that.
Huh.
Okay.
That's interesting. I don't know for certain, but that almost sounds like Robbie Damon. Ooh, that's a book. Iron Oceans, Phytoplankton Stimulus, and Global Warming. Ah, right. The 2008 moratorium called into action by the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity severely curtailed the leaps and bounds being made by scientists working on the concept of iron seeding as a manner in which global warming could be combated. Alarmist claims of damage to the ecosystem, so-called nutrient-shifting phenomena, and ill-researched statements stating this method could actually increase greenhouse emissions have no basis in fact. However, it is fortunate that the Corporate Sovereignty Act of 2017 and other exceptions to the UN advisory have allowed the development cycle of this important technology to continue. The process works as follows. Iron dust seeded across large expanses of ocean stimulate the growth of phytoplankton and their 2-month photosynthesis biocycle, a process that draws carbon from the atmosphere and deposits it on the seabed following the natural termination of the organism. Huh. Interesting. That feels a bit like Patrick Starr going, well, why don't we take all the carbon and shove it someplace else? Because that's literally what they're doing, actually. Alright, let's get in the bed. Lord knows this is what they're expecting me to do to get into contact with Duder Pants right here.
Able to get him out. I don't want it like that.
Ha! Whew. Oh God. That plasma? That's plasma. Hello? What are you doing here? Also, there's bullets in here that I do not want. Where are they? Blue dot, machine pistol ammo. Don't need. Sniper rifle ammo. Don't need, because sadly I don't have a sniper rifle. What has happened to me? But I do have the plasma rifle, so I'm going to take the plasma. Oh, dear. Also, I'm definitely losing track of time here. PDA, what do you got? Ms. Lapicus, for the duration of the summit, the door code to Miss Trudeau's temporary dressing room will be 8024. Please try to explain to both the Prime Minister and his wife that Panchaea is still under construction, so she shouldn't be expecting something akin to that Chateau Laurier luxury suite she's grown so accustomed to in Ottawa, especially given how little time we've had to prepare for the summit. Thank you. This conversation has been saved in your history, of course. Panchaea Hyron Alpha Pod. Panchaea Oceanic Installation 5 online. Emergency situation detected. EUs have detected major power fluctuations, pressure instabilities, outages, malfunctions across wide areas of Oceanic Station. It's the thing that's interesting. Let's see. Repeated alert warnings remain unattended. Situation approaching critical. Advise. Control command unresponsive. Security control command unresponsive. Analysis suggests immediate activation of emergency lockdown procedure is necessary. Commencing full station lockdown in 5432. Emergency override protocols activated. Disengage. Proceed to main tower and use manual override 747736. Have a nice day. I just got a code. Panchaea Oceanic Installation 5 is experiencing a temporary emergency lockdown. This is not a test. No one may enter or exit the facility while lockdown security or safety measures in effect. All movement between sectors is likewise prohibited. Panchaea security response teams have been notified and mobilized. Also, folks, can we please not continue getting heated in chat? Please remain at your workstations while the lockdown is in effect. Security staff will alert you when it is safe to resume normal work activities. This is an automatically generated message from the Panchaea Oceanic Installation 5 Hiring Core. I see it, mommy. Ooh. That's slightly creepy. Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay. Apologies. Ooh. Alright, actually, what am I doing? First off, let's just get the save set up here. Alright, Panchaea Tower section. Well, there is that. You can't tone in text, but you can use words that are softer in intent. But that aside, I'm going to pop us back over here in the meantime. And I'm going to do a little bit of review quick. Let's see. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, we got that. We got this. All right. Well, I am very much getting close to the end of this game, I will say. Looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be a hell of a trip, all things considered. So, as always, folks, thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I'm hoping to grow the community. I certainly hope that it's been entertaining to watch me flail at stealth and make progress in the process. And somehow, you know... Oh. I see. So that's how that's gonna go. Well, that certainly is unfortunate. Alright, folks. That was an unfortunate end to an otherwise good evening. I am sorry for that. But, as I was saying, thank you for joining me on this adventure for the evening. If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to follow along and spread the word, because I'm hoping to grow my community, and I certainly hope that it can maintain a chill atmosphere. I certainly hope that it's been entertaining for this evening to watch me continue the progress of this game. I am on Twitter, I save my VODs up to YouTube for safekeeping, and I have a Discord server. The links to all three of those are in the bio under the stream. I believe you will forgive me if I do not use the commands at present to continue to advertise those for the time being. Although Stream Elements will find a way to help out in that regard. That said, the Discord server has an entryway, so there's that. In any case, folks, to avoid continuing down that tragic path, I am going to say to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope to find you here, safe and sound, sometime, should the opportunity ever arise. Now let's find somebody to raid for the evening, shall we? All right, let's see what we've got. Well, I rated Sash yesterday, but he is playing the Stanley Parable, and that would be entertaining to go and see. Beyond that, we have Sonoda doing art. We have Sage doing Tribes of Midgard. Samurai Kitsune is doing Frostpunk, which I've heard a little bit about, but not a whole lot. Let's see here. Kiba's doing Halo the Master Chief Collection. Tatterwing's doing Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown is a fun little game to just kind of chill to. I might hand us over to Tatterwing. The Rage Bat themselves. Let's see. Let's see here. We've got that. I think that's good enough as it stands. We'll just go with our general for the evening. This is the raid message. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over to a fellow storyteller, Tatterwing. Fair warning, however, the channel does have follower or subscriber only chat on. I believe in this case it is follower only chat. So there is that. Unfortunately, that is the nature of the beast when you have bot raids. So it is what it is. I certainly hope that everybody enjoys the rest of their evening. I see the portal opening in the distance. They are opening the doors to the arena as we speak. So I shall say to you all once more, be you denizen, be you hunter, be you visitor, thank you for joining me this evening. Now, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.